What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another Patreon request. This time we're checking out State of Mind and Drew Jacobs' God's Country. Now, they added Blake Shelton here, so I don't know if God's Country is a it says metal. It's a metal cover. Okay, so it is a Blake Shelton song. I've never heard of this band, State of Mind. I don't even know who Drew Jacobs is, but let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. I'm always interested in metal covers. Ooh. Powerful start. Maybe I heard this song but didn't know it was Blake Shelton.
Right outside this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate. I guess that's why they call it God's country.
So one of the things that I like when it comes to metal covers is Blake Shelton. I know he's a country singer, so I'm going to go ahead and think it's safe to make the assumption that the original song is a country song, right? So, country sometimes have a little bit more softer elements. Of course, you can throw in some, other effects and everything. But for the most part, when I think of country, I think of one man telling a story or singing and, acoustic guitar, right? Or it could be rhythmically complex and everything, but that's what I think, right? Simple stuff, but like I said, simple, that's what I'm thinking. I know it's not, but simple stuff. So when you do a metal cover, obviously you want to start adding some of those heavy elements, right? Guitar riffs and everything, really, really big chunky notes. But I'm more interested in how much of like some of the original material, not original, but some of the original stuff from the original song, would they include in the metal, what it's going to sound like. So when he put that little filter and stuff over his voice and wasn't much going on rhythmically in the background, right? Not a whole lot of guitars going on. I think that was kind of more of like a shout to, the original song, right? Instead of him just full blown out singing. And of course, they brought that in later in the chorus to kind of really kind of nail that heavy, this is a metal cover. You know what I mean? I like those type of decisions that musicians make. And of course, when you make a cover, I think it's those decisions that make the cover yours. So, but yeah, absolutely amazing voice. Very, very heavy beginning, right? Takes your grabs your attention immediately, and then when that chorus came in, the way that he was kind of singing, it almost kind of sounded like he has like a little twang, like a little country twang to himself. That made everything sound good as well. But the way them chunks just came in there, dum dum dum. I don't know what that's called. Like if that's like a technique that makes it so chunky, but I love it. Like this part right here. Yeah, brings in the heavy. I love it. Look, man, honestly, it's these transitions that make those riffs in those guitar chunks like just hit that much, right? I mean, this sounds like an almost completely different song with them guitars in there, but I'm loving that silence. God, come on, man. God, this is amazing.
My headstone reads, what kind of pine wood box my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. Yeah, I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running.
Yeah, y'all tell me something. In the original one, does Blake Shelton kind of add that God's country, or does it just say, like God's country? Because I love that as well, right? The Gow, that little, almost kind of like a growl, God's country. It's those small little details in songs like this that just makes it so repeatable and instant playlist worthy.
Holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Yeah, I saw a light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found
Love it.
Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. God's country.
I mean, it's just something about metal music, man. It could just kind of summon all the aggression that the aggression in a song that wouldn't necessarily have aggression and still like communicate like the message and all the intents of what the original song was, right? That's why I fell in love with metal music 2 years ago on my first channel before it was hacked, when I was, I started diving into Metallica, and I got many Metallica reactions and everything, because that's pretty much where it started. Now I'm open to all kinds of metal because I listened. Okay, I definitely was one of those people where if metal came on, I was like, man, turn that crap off and everything. But I said, you know what? Let me sit down and listen, right? And of course, that's when I discovered the many similarities between that and jazz, when jazz is my musical background. And I'm so glad. That's the purpose of this, this reaction channel. And of course, the purpose why I open up Patreons, because they give me suggestions that sometimes be off the wall. I was just like, bro, where did that come from? I've never done anything like that on my channel before. That is such a weird suggestion. But then I end up, my eyes being open. And I've learned so much about music, and I get to listen to bands like this cover song, God's Country. Now, because of this cover, I'm going to go listen to the original. I know Blake Shelton is. I don't think I've ever heard that song before, but this was an excellent cover. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.